Hey, Adam, last week we talked about the crew chief of the 39 car, Kevin Cowboy Starlin, and the fact that he missed the race at Charlotte for the first time in a very long time. I can tell you he is back in the garage working on this race car this weekend. Not quite as hands-on as he normally is, though. Unfortunately, he had an emergency appendectomy 2 weeks ago. The doctors have told him that he cannot get down there and wrench on this race car. He can be here, he can help make this car fast, but not to work on it. So good to see him back in the garage.
Regan, I texted with Cowboy a couple of hours ago, and I said, "Are you doing all right, buddy?" And he said, "I'm just toughing it out, Mike." And I said, "Well, you are tough. That's why they call you Cowboy." And you can see his heart and soul is into this Xfinity series. And Regan, that team does such a great job with the budget that they have, running right up front most every week.
Well, they do a wonderful job, and it seems like they always overachieve. I got to tell you something, Michael. You talk about how tough Cowboy is. When I asked him how he was feeling, he lifted up his shirt and showed me the scar. I assure you he is tough. That was more than I needed to see.
I love that guy. He knows. You could give him a stack of metal and some engine parts, and he'd have your car in a couple of days. He knows every aspect of this sport. He's the kind of guy you want on your side.
Well, Ryan Sieg acknowledged his absence this week on Twitter. Said our team would not be where we are today without his hard work, and they did finish top 15 last weekend at Charlotte. Yet,
I think it might be. I think this team's due for a good run along with Ryan Sieg. We saw Cowboy down there working on that car, or I guess we should call that overseeing the work on that car, right?
I would say, yeah.
But you can see, we talk about all the simulation, engineering, everything that goes into making one of these top cars go fast. That car has everything in it. It needs to go fast. You can see the nose right down on the road, giving Ryan everything he needs to go do the job with.
Saw that stat line pop up there. Reminds me of his career best finish last summer at Iowa. We'll be there in a couple of weeks. You know, William Byron won that event, but late, it was like if something goes wrong with the 9, Ryan Sieg is going to jump up and steal one. The party they would have had down in Georgia if this kid had won would have been epic.
Rod Sieg would have hosted all the NASCAR garage down in Georgia, and I would have been right there with him.
Under 30 minutes to go, final practice.
Yeah, I think to run what he ran when he ran that 57.78.
Yeah, he's in the top 5, and you can't. How's he going to race that car, though, man?
I think it'll be worse in traffic, in turbulence.
That's just a situation. We talked earlier about the Penske cars hitting the track yesterday, and they were bottoming out.